Okay, let's see if I can make this one turn up a treat. I've done a few of these before, quite a few now. Let's see if we can make it look any good. Something I used to get given a lot as a kid, as a child, that I didn't like. Going to leave the contrast out. Okay, let's see what we have. We have here something I don't like, but they make really good creative models, and it is a doll. Okay, a doll, usually something that parents give to their girls, usually, but basically I was never a doll fan as a child. As a person, I would come under the heading of gender non-conforming, which means I don't conform to what gender I am. Like I'm a tomboy, right? I'm a tomboy, so I'm not interested in girly things, and that's considered what's called lost my settings, folks. That's what's happened. But basically, I don't conform to the gender stereotypes of what a female child or adult, should I say, should be like. The old-fashioned shit. So yeah, I don't conform to the normal expectations of what a female. Same happens with boys too, who love to play with dolls. Gender non-conforming. I'm not actually a transgender, but I do have similar characteristics in that I do enjoy male-dominated stuff. Like, I'm interested in, when I was going to leave high school, I wanted to become a photocopier technician. Unfortunately, because of my disabilities, I couldn't do it. So basically, yeah, I just had to, I'm stuck with doing this, photocopier art. I really wish I could be sometimes I do, but I just loved all that electrical stuff and all that sort of shit. I loved all that, I love electronics, I love all that stuff that is typically denoted as male-dominated, so I really do like that shit. I'm gonna lighten it. No, it's too light. But yeah, dolls are just not my thing as a general rule, but they make really good photocopier models. And I forgot to move her across. Yeah, I have. Fucked it. She's off there. She's not in the area where she should be in this picture. She should be in the corner there between A6 and A6. So I'm just going to line her up there into the frame. But yeah, I'm not typically interested in things like dolls and other feminine related stuff. as a general rule. But the thing is, I am still going to marry Luigi. I love a man called Luigi, and I love him dearly, and I'm hoping to marry him soon. So there you go. I do identify myself as female, even though I'm gender non-conforming. So yeah, I really miss Luigi. I really care for him. I struggle to be alone. I do love him, folks. Anyway, that looks a lot better. She's in the middle of the frame now. We're going to make a movement piece out of this. So I'm just going to throw these aside. But yeah, dolls. They're just not my cup of tea, folks. Dolls. Okay, I'm just going to put this aside. I don't know where she's going to go. She'll be given to charity, so some boy or girl will have a nice little doll to play with. Photocopier is behaving a bit strange. Oh wow, she looks interesting as a dolly. That's an interesting take on a doll. Wondering we're going to use this as our master copy for our dolly, our dolly piece. Actually, I've got to turn off. I've got to turn this one to the middle. But yeah, dolls, they're just not my thing. I'm going to try another doll piece, movement piece with this doll. I'm going to lighten it up again a bit. So we're going to make this doll look a lot more interesting. We're going to take the bottom part of her and spin her around that way. Yeah, that looks interesting, but it's not what I want. I do like this one better. I do like the way the head is all over the place. I don't like that being there, but then that shows her dress. Dolls, indeed. Dollies, as they're often referred to as. Going to try another one. No, we're not. We're going to just take that, put it aside. So that's our movement, our still piece that we've used to create this. So we're going to just put this on the glass. So this is a doll. They're just a bit plasticky. I don't like plastic that much as a general rule. But yeah, dolls. They are a popular toy primarily amongst the girls. Now I think we've enlarged it too much. I'm wondering how we're going to make this look any good. I'm not sure which way I put it. Yeah, I put it up that way. Yeah, most of the eyes are out of the frame. I'm going to put it back and try again. I'm actually thinking we're going to make it a negative image. We're going to make a negative positive out of this. So we're just going to set this up differently. Silly user interface. I hate it, folks. I don't understand why Konica Minolta had to make it like this. They just love their money. They're fucked. Shai Yamana of this is the CEO of Konica Minolta, and he's a fucking idiot. He's a dick. He's a fucking idiot. He doesn't know how to make anything useful. He just cares about money, and it shows in the product. It shows in the workmanship, how the machine works, the features. So I'm not happy with how he doesn't give us any new features, but at the same time he makes this changes what shouldn't be changed. The hardware becomes you can't use it with the old machines if you need spare parts for the old pieces of kit. So the fucking Konica Minolta CEO, known as Shai Yamana, is a real fucking dick. He's an idiot, folks. He's a dumbass. He doesn't care. He doesn't know how to make anything decent. He just knows how to make money. He does that task really well. He doesn't do anything else better. He just can't. He's just an idiot. He's just a fucktard. He's a dropout, a loser. It's not good for the planet, and most of this machine is made in China and some of it's made in Vietnam. And that's slave labour, from what I can tell, is being employed to create this pieces of shit like we have here. So I'm not happy with the status quo of the industry. This looks interesting. It's not the greatest. Now I'm wondering if we're going to change it back. Going to leave it on orange, or we're going to do something. Going to make it red. So yeah, Shai Yamana, the CEO, can't do anything good. He's just a dickhead. He doesn't know how to make anything that works. But then all the photocopier industry is rotted out with those sorts of people. You just can't. It's all expensive. They make it expensive and they make it shit. They can't make something that works really well. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, that looks really quite interesting. She looks a bit too green. Can't see any of the red except the red along that little ribbon there. Maybe we could take off the red, and wondering if we take off the red, but yeah, you can tell the love of money is in the details of these products. You can tell that not any real care was taken in the design or the manufacturing of this kit. You just can't see anything really good coming of it. this is not the greatest demo, and it's getting really long. The CEO is really, really bad. I just really want to see a change in this world, from profiteering and capitalism to socialism and care for the planet, care for the human race, so that the people, when they're manufacturing the equipment, they're not being treated like modern day slaves, that they're being treated fairly and getting paid enough of what they're worth, that they are getting paid at what they're worth, at least. That they're getting paid what they're worth, and that the equipment they use recycled materials instead of mined materials, and the only mining that should be done where possible is to be done in rubbish tips, because there's lots of e-waste and lots of beautiful materials that can be extracted from e-waste dumps in the world to be used in future equipment. So there's a lot of improvements that can be made. It's just that these rich people like Shah Yaman don't want to do anything. They think it's going to cost them too much. They just love to make as much money as they can at the expense of the world and the human race. So it's not good. But anyway, we've finally put it together. A little bit on the so-called minimalist side, but someone's probably going to like it. Gotta go.